The day has arrived, bittersweet. But as you see here, Justin Frankie Beverly Mays now has 105 touchdown runs in his career. The greatest rushing touchdown scorer of all time in college football history, with well over 2,000 yards rushing, back-to-back seasons Doak Walker Award winner, back-to-back seasons Maxwell Award winner, and this time he's lifting that Heisman Trophy. Ruben Studdard Smith could be his last game as well. 18 touchdown catches. Could have had well more receiving yards if he had started the season off a little bit better. But let's go on with the rest of the bowl games for the HBCUs. Alcorn State is taking on East Carolina down there in the GMAC Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. So we're going to simulate right here, and we're going to see what happens. So as you see here, Alcorn State win 35-32. That's a good way to end the season for them big bad Braves. They finished the season at 8-4, whereas East Carolina finished at 8-5. A very competitive game too. Look at East Carolina, 15 points in the fourth quarter, but it looks like Alcorn State finished all their damage in the first half. Let's go on over to a little MEAC SWAT challenge in the Motor City Bowl in Detroit. Texas Southern went back to Detroit after losing the SWAT championship game, and they beat South Carolina State 35-28. Another competitive game where it looks like Texas Southern was pretty balanced. South Carolina State didn't turn up until the second half. Made it a game though, but in the end, the Texas Southern Tigers take the Motor City Bowl title. And now we go down to the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. This is it. Joeseph Cooley's last game as head coach of the Alabama State Hornets before he takes on that athletic director job back. Well, we're going to let y'all decide. I need y'all to comment right now, what school do you want Joeseph Cooley to be athletic director at? Before we start this game though, we're going to suspend Ronnie Alford for the first quarter. He is a redshirt senior. This is going to be his last game in college before he takes on that NFL combine. He does have a player discipline rating of A. Really not a big deal. This is his last game with us. We want him to make the most of his opportunity before he ends his collegiate career, goes on to the NFL, or hopefully an NFL team will look at him. He is a pass rushing specialist, so let's see what happens. So here we go. Down here in New Orleans, we have the Heisman Trophy winner, the Doak Walker Award winner, as well as the Maxwell Award winner. And for the first time in the series, we have a Remington Award winner. But unfortunately, the people across the nation didn't see what type of defense we had. We should have had at least one or two players get defensive awards on this team. So we come here at 13-0 criminally. Thanks to the BCS voters, we're taking on the Big East champion, Cincinnati Bearcats. Cincinnati has a nice solid team too. They got some nice talent on this team. But here come the number 4 team in the country, coming out with Joeseph Cooley for the last time and being profiled for this game. It's that Heisman Trophy winner, Doak Walker Award winner, Maxwell Award winner, Justin Frankie Beverly Mays, coming out for his last game as an Alabama State Hornet, and we are the heavy favorites to win this game. We are undefeated. Now, let's meet the impact players. Kenny Williams is going to be a problem. Redshirt senior, 87 overall. Cliff Roll, left outside linebacker, 87 overall. He is a run stopper, so we got to account for him every time we run the football. Randy Davis at the middle linebacker spot is going to be holding it down at 85 overall. Throughout this entire series, the majority of our impact players that we face have been linebackers. Nothing changed on the way out of Alabama State for Joeseph Cooley. So here we are on a 3rd and 10 situation. Gerard Green steps out, rolls out, passes caught. There goes Cliff Fitzpatrick out there looking like Cliff Fitzgerald, or Larry Fitzgerald, I should say. Screen pass right here to Ruben Studdard Smith. Nice juke move right there. Getting that thing near the first down marker, and they're going to rule that short. 2nd and inches. Hand it off to Justin Frankie Beverly Mays, and we're going to get the first down. We got a good start to this game so far. 1st and 10 at the Bearcat 34-yard line. We're under pressure, and Gerard Green's going to get sacked right there. That makes things a little bit harder for us. It's 2nd and 17, and we're going to push us back even further. And it looks like we got to take that back. It's an offside call on Cincinnati, so that's going to kick that back up to 2nd and 12. Shotgun set. Gerard Green steps back. You saw a right tackle got murdered right there on the right side of the line, and that pass is overthrown. 3rd and 12 now. We're looking to get going there under pressure once again. This time he gets it off, and that pass could have been intercepted. Cincinnati brought pressure, so now we're going to take the 53-yard field goal. That kick is up, and it had no chance. That is no good. Not a good start for our offense, but here comes that Bearcat defense. There goes Williams under pressure, pops it man-to-man coverage, and there goes Butler. Butler's going to take that thing to the crib, and the Cincinnati Bearcats are going to strike first. It is 7-0 in favor of the Big East champions. Bad start for the Alabama State Hornets. Not the way you want to start off this game. Now we got to regroup, and we got to try it again. Let's get back on offense. Hand it off to Justin Frankie Beverly Mays, taking it to the outside up the left sideline, getting that ball near Bearcat territory. That's a good start. Good chance at redemption right there. We got to respond. We're at midfield. Gerard Green stepping back, popping it. That pass is caught. Cliff Fitzpatrick really wants to win this game. Now we do a play fake at the Bearcat 29-yard line, and we're going to get sacked again. Gerard Green gets sacked for the 2nd time in this game on the same play. Trent Thompson is shaken up, but he will return. Play fake right here now. 2nd and 12. Popping it quick. Touchdown, Alabama State. Ruben Stutter-Smith gets us on the scoreboard. Great quick pass right there by Gerard Green. They was in zone coverage, and we're on the board for the first time in this game. We tied it at 7. So now Bearcats back on offense, a 39 situation. Williams stepping back, and he's not even going to look through his trajectories. He's just going to take off and run. He got baptized with the holy water by Jeff Jenkins. 1st and 10 at their own 46, popping it once again. That pass is incomplete. This time Avery was able to get a hand on the football. 2nd and 10, Williams stepping back to pass. He pops it in the flat, and that pass is incomplete. 3rd and 10 now. Still at the 46-yard line. Popping it. Pass is caught. Going to get the first down right here. And he's taking off. Look at that right there. That looked like their tight end. That was an excellent play after the catch. Now a play fake right here. And we finally get to Williams. There goes Keith Sweat. Tito Jackson on the sack. We have to force a turnover or something. 2nd and 16 at the 32-yard line of the Hornets. Williams going to take off. Oh, there goes the fumble. We got the fumble. We needed Anthony Stewart stepping up. Who stripped the ball, though? Oh, my gosh. It looks like one of our starting defensive tackles is back. Great job by him. And then there goes Anthony Stewart jumping on that football. After 1, it's tied at 7. We got momentum, though. Hand it off to Justin Frankie Beverly Mays. Going to kick it to the outside. Go up the right sideline. Get that ball in the Bearcat territory. Play fake right here. Gerard Green rolling out to the left side. Popping it downfield. Pass is caught. Ruben Stutter-Smith is going to get tackled inside the 5-yard line. We are knocking on the door once again. Ruben Stutter-Smith, this could be his last football game as an Alabama State Hornet. We definitely know it's the last game for Justin Frankie Beverly Mays, though, no matter what. Touchdown, Alabama State. And now we got the lead for the first time in this game. 14 unanswered points. Williams stepping back and popping it. And Mail right here made that big play earlier in the game. Williams pitches it to Burt. Burt takes the ball, gets past the first down marker, and just using his power to gain more yards. That was a nice run. 35-yard line of the Bearcats right here. Looks like a weak out formation, popping it. And that pass is caught by Brown, but Avery's going nowhere on that play. Now we need another, well, at least 2 more starts, 2nd and 6. This time they go back to Burke, and he's going nowhere. He's tackled at the line of scrimmage. Great job by our defense. 3rd and 8 now, 37-yard line. Popping it, screen pass right here. And it looks like Brown is going to break away, get past the 50 in the Hornet territory, and that's a first down for Cincinnati. We had a chance to get off the field, but we absolutely blew it. There goes another option play. Williams taking off, gets the ball in the red zone, and now the Bearcats are knocking on the door. At the Hornet 18-yard line, they give it right back to Burke, and he's been balling in his drive. That looks like another 9-yard gain for the Bearcats on the ground. 2nd and 1, hand it off. Sack right there. Great sack that was by the whole check defense. We finally get to Williams, and now we just need another stop. 3rd and 7 now. Here goes a shotgun set. Williams without it to throw. He's going to try to take off. Oh, he breaks away, and that's a touchdown catch. Johnson on the end. Oh my gosh, Williams broke away. He was blinking. He is an impact player. He finds Johnson in the back of the end zone, and the Bearcats tie this game at 14 apiece. Here we go, back on offense. Other 2 minutes left in the half, and that pass is dropped by Cliff Fitzpatrick. He done brought his bad habits back. Justin Frankie Beverly Mays can't go nowhere on that play. He got crucified. I don't know if y'all saw that, but that was absolutely nasty. 3rd and 10 now, shotgun set, 4 wide receivers. Gerard Green steps back, popping it downfield for Ruben Stutter-Smith, and another overthrown pass. We can't connect on that right now. So we're forced to punt, and now we got him under pressure again, and Luke Rivera gets another sack on the season. He has been absolutely amazing. 2nd and 17 now. Williams steps back and popping it, and Butler is going airborne on that play right there, and it looks like his hip got messed up on that play. So now the Bearcats are facing 3rd and 10. Williams in a shotgun by himself, popping it downfield. That pass is batted away by Keith Sweat, Tito Jackson, who's having a pretty good game so far. So now we're trying to get going with 50 seconds left in the half. We got to get downfield. Might get a chance to get in the field goal range. But, oh my gosh, look at that catch right there. Brian Bino Cook with an amazing catch right there. So now shotgun set again. We're going to go out to the right side. We're going to wait for Jason Rose-Parks to go upfield, but that was not a good pass. Now we got 2nd and 10. Play fake right here. This haven't worked for most of the day, but it's going to work right here as Ruben Stutter-Smith gets that thing into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama State. We take the lead right before the half. 25 seconds, and we're going to go to the locker room. 21-14 lead. We are the number 4 team in the country, but I believe we're still the best team in the country, despite what the BCS voters got to say. 3rd and 10 now as the 3rd quarter begins, and Burke is coming out the backfield for that catch. 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line of Alabama State. We got the ball at the going 3 and out on the defense. 2nd and 8 now. Gerard Green steps back. Going to pop it up the middle right here, and that pass is caught. Cliff Fitzpatrick on the catch. A beautiful catch that was right there by Cliff Fitzpatrick. We got the ball in the Bearcat territory, and as long as he's not dropping the ball, he is very dangerous. A screen pass right here to Brian Bino Cook, taking it up the right side. Pass to 20 inside the 10. Brian Bino Cook's going to get taken down right before he can cross the goal line. He got to work on his speed, man. So as you see here, you see the numbers on the season for us inside the red zone. We're at the 1-yard line, and right here we're going to give it to Justin Frankie Beverly Mays and let him get another touchdown on the game. Touchdown, Alabama State. That's his 2nd one in this game. I believe that is 107 now in his career. So now play fake. Bearcats back on offense. Wills is trying to take off, but he got sacked right there. There goes Steve is making his presence known. The whole Chet defense gets another sack on the day. Play out, take that back. That's an option. The pitch to Burke, and he's going to break free right here, but he's going to get taken down, but he didn't get that first down. We got to do a better job on the option. 28-yard line of Cincinnati. Williams pops it. It's caught. And there goes Cabell in Hornet territory. And he's going to take this thing all the way to the crib. And looks like Wilson got there too late, but the damage was already done. Man-to-man coverage once again. And Wilson is playing like he's lost. So that looks like Jeff Uncle Luke on that play. Either way, we're now up 28-21. So now we got Stone Cold Steve Austin Mason in the game, who could be coming back for his senior season. Now we're going back to Justin Frankie Beverly Mays. Going to make that man miss. Justin Frankie Beverly Mays breaks off, and he has done it yet again. Touchdown, Alabama State. 108. That's touchdown number 108 in his career. What a career he's having. Look at this run again. How many times have we seen this run throughout his career, man? His first touchdown was like this, as a matter of fact, when we went up to Happy Valley to take on Penn State. 35-21 game. Williams stepping back to pass, popping it downfield. And once again, these Cincinnati receivers are killing us. And Kevin Wilson, who's having a tough start to this game, is injured right here, but he will be back. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. And now he's under pressure. He gets that pass off, and that's caught. Campbell made that catch. That's a first down for Cincinnati. Now they're in Hornet territory. They're going deep again, and it's caught. And look at this. We can't get to Williams. Every time we get to him, he gets the ball off on time. And our DBs are getting burnt right now. 1st and 10 at the Hornet 10-yard line. Another option play to the fullback. Look at that move right there. As the fullback gets the ball into the end zone, Cincinnati breaks this game down to one possession once again. So now we got the ball back on offense. Gerard Green stepping back, popping it, and that pass is caught. That looks like Harris, our starting tight end, and I believe that's his first catch of the season. I don't remember. Gerard Green stepping back, throwing it downfield, looking for Jason Rosa Parks. It's caught. It's caught inside the 20. The pass is caught inside the 20, and we straight cooking. We're back in the red zone. We're at the 18-yard line of the Bearcats as our big wide receiver makes a big catch. Now, at the 18-yard line of Cincinnati, our left tackle just got crucified, but look at Jason Rosa Parks making that catch. Now we got the ball inside the 10, 7-yard line, and there goes touchdown run number 109 for Justin Frankie Beverly Mays, and he's been absolutely excellent throughout his entire career, man. And now we got one more quarter to go before the end of the Joeseph Cooley era at Alabama State University. 42-28 game right here. Williams is not even going to look for trajectories. He's just going to take off and run. He gets the first down before he's taken down by Jeff Jenkins. They're approaching 100 yards as a team too. And now another option play right here. He gets that pitch off the Burke. He's going to get that thing just past the 35-yard line. At the Hornet 34, 2nd and 5. Shotgun set. They handed it off, but Burke is taken down. Now they got 3rd and 7. 36-yard line. Oh, it's a play fake right here. Oh, my gosh. But we got him. Luke Rivera missed on an opportunity to get another sack. But his teammate, Alfred, or was it Alpha? I forgot who it was. He came back and had his back. 4th down now. They're desperate. They're going to pop it right here. That pass is caught, but he's out of bounds, and we're going to take over on downs. Stone Cold Steve Austin Mason with the handoff. Look at all that green, but he gets taken down. He just doesn't have the speed yet to break those big runs off. Gerard Green stepping back. The pass pops it up the middle. That pass is batted away by the linebacker. That was a great play. 2nd and 10 now, going right back to Justin Frankie Beverly Mason. He's going to get tackled in the backfield, so that leaves 3rd and 11. Maybe we was better off running in this situation, but Gerard Green's going to step at the pass. He's going to pop it up the middle, and the pass is picked off. Oh, my goodness. Cantrell jumps into that and picks the pass off. I believe that's his 3rd INT of the season now. So now Cincinnati has a little bit of light left. Down 2 possessions, popping it once again. Man-to-man coverage. Avery gets beat on that play. That's a first down for the Bearcats. Still with the ball. Williams stepping back to pass. Caught. Johnson breaking tackles. Johnson is going to take this thing to the house. Oh, my goodness. Another big play given up by secondary. We have been getting killed on man-to-man coverage all game long. And now we're up by 1 possession. Well, here comes the onside kick. Can we recover it? And yes, we do. Stone Cold Steve Austin Mason recovers it and gets tackled right here. All we have to do now is run that clock out. And what better way to do it than give it to the man who is labeled as the best player in the country with 3 awards. 3 major awards at that. Now we're going in the air, trying to put this game to bed. And look at that catch by Ruben Stutter-Smith. Ruben Stutter-Smith with a huge game today, well over 100 yards, and what could be his last game as an Alabama State Hornet. Great job by the man for Yonkers, New York. Handed off to Justin Frankie Beverly Mays, breaks away, makes a man miss right here, taking it to the grip again. 109, touchdown number 109. Justin Frankie Beverly Mays is continuing to add on to his legacy, something that probably would never be broken again. 109 touchdowns in his collegiate career. Can he make it to 110 before this game is over? Let's see. 90 seconds to go in the game. Williams steps back to pass, throws it off his back foot, and that pass is batted away. Kevin Wilson finally catches a break. So you see the numbers right here. Wait a minute, he got 5 touchdowns, so that's 110, right? Let me go back and make sure I confirm that. So Williams steps back, pops it. That pass had no chance. Johnson was well covered. 3rd and 10 now. Williams stepping back to pass. Shotgun set. Throwing it deep downfield in the pass. It's overthrown. Now we got 4th and 10. We just need to hold them off one more time. And that pass is thrown deep, and that pass is caught. And the Cincinnati Bearcats are still alive. Down 2 possessions. Williams is blicking. Popping up the middle. Is picked off. There goes Jeff Jenkins. He picks the pass off, and the Alabama State hold check defense has come through once again, just like they have all season. Williams with a desperate pass, did not see the safety back there. Jeff Jenkins picks the pass off. We're going right back to Justin Frankie Beverly Mays. He's going to make a man miss right there. Get the power just past the 45-yard line. Alabama State is now in the driver's seat, and that's a wrap on the game. And that is the end of the Joeseph Cooley era as head coach of the Alabama State Hornets. We finished the season at 14-0, and we won 81 games in a row as Joeseph Cooley is going to be going off to better pastures at this athletic director job. Look at the total offensive numbers. Good God, we had 585. They had 483. They killed us in here. They had over 400 yards passing, while we had 360. We did do a better job than them with running the football. But overall, we were the better team, even though we gave up some big plays. Gerard Green in his last game as an Alabama State Hornet had one bad interception, but other than that, not a bad game at all. Justin Frankie Beverly Mays left a legacy here at Alabama State as well as nationally. 5 touchdown runs, almost 180 yards on the ground. Ruben Stutter Smith could potentially be his last game with us. 158 receiving, 2 tutties. Cliff Fitzpatrick did a great job. Jason Rosa-Parks made some big plays. Brian Bino Cook, there's a lot of potential with this wide receiver core next season, but they got to step up, most definitely. Our offensive linemen, they played great. They were inexperienced this season, but I expect them to be better next season. Defense, once we figured stuff out, we was able to make plays. We did give up a lot of big plays, but we did hold them off long enough to win. So we get the Sugar Bowl right there. We got the record, of course. And then look at this. The Penn State Nittany Lions are the national champions after beating LSU in overtime. A 37-34 win for the Nittany Lions. And there it is right there. 81 consecutive games going all the way back to season 7. We haven't lost a game since we lost to LSU in that dreaded Fiesta Bowl championship game, man. And then some cat from USC, K. Montgomery, passed, I believe that is Mike Williams, 2003 wide receiver. Yep, he passed him in receiving touchdowns and career receiving touchdowns. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the career at Alabama State for Joeseph Cooley. Join us next time. Remember, leave your comments on where y'all want to see Joeseph Cooley go to. Peace.